Welcome back, guys. What we're looking at here is a Jones and Shipman cylindrical grinder. It's a baby model. It's a 1212. Now this is the table. Just having a look at the table, looking for where's mapping out what needs to be done prior to making a start on it. Now, the top of the table has just been cleaned up and hit with a precision stone. So now we'll just have a look, parallelism between the flatway and the top. If you can see here, you have the original scrape marks. So it's ground and then scraped on both, or I wouldn't call it scraped, I'd say flaked on the V and the flat. They're visible right throughout until you get right down the end here, where your flake marks start to disappear. Now, normally you'd see that on a mill occur in the middle. The ends through here, this will be caused by the ingress of abrasives. It's pretty sort of typical. This side here, away from the workhead, obviously a lot better. Now, drag you across. This is a 1 micron indicator. So this is a pretty good surface plate. Really over the lot of it, I think it's mapped out at 2.5 micron or something like that. So it's pretty good. And now, as for rocking, there's nothing. The base is flat, it's not rocking. We'll sweep you across. So if you pick up the highs at worst, it's about 10 to 12 micron. Yeah, so about 10 to 12 micron, which is pretty good. It's not going to need too much work. To measure the inverted V, looking at how I'm going to do that, whether or not that's with a Kingway or a level, or I'm actually thinking I might match a V block. So it's not quite 90, this is just an old small V block, but it's not quite 90, it's probably about 88 degree or 89 degree. Get a cast iron sled, V block, try to keep it as low profile as possible, and use that to measure how true it is to the top of the plate. What I'll do, I'll just measure it first, and then from there I'll scrape the top in, just removing lows, highs, whatnot, get some good bearing on there, and then check the inverted V first, scrape that flat, check my geometry, tip that in as required. Then the flat, I will it's easy, make sure that the flat is flat and parallel to the top. I'll do the V's first, because once they're flat, it might be easier for me to tip the top in rather than the inverted V.